We all see the building that is called Kenya National Archives. But do you know the history of Kenya National Archives? Shortly we will. I don't know which year, but there used to be a bank in Kenya called Gidley. Gidley, their sign was a standing up elephant. Gidley was a standing up elephant, and it was a bank from Britain, from United Kingdom. It had branches in Kenya. And it built its headquarters or its branch in what today is called Kenya National Archives, opposite Hilton Hotel. They built that house, which was both the bank hall and the headquarters, in 1931. That is when they built it. Now look at that building. Which bank in Kenya now can construct such a building for its transaction? Bearing in mind that in 1931, how many people were having bank accounts then? Very few people. But they built that house in 1931, which belonged to Gidley Bank Limited. The building that you now know as Kenya National Archives belonged to Gidley Banking, and they constructed, as I said, I don't know when Gidley came to Kenya, but in 1931 is when they constructed that house that today is called Kenya National Archives. In 1958, Gidley's Bank and the National Bank of India had branches in Kenya. So they merged together in 1958 and formed Kenya Commercial Bank. Now you know when Kenya Commercial Bank started, isn't it? 1958. And the headquarters was at what today is called Kenya National Archives. In 1977, the Kenya Commercial Bank, actually what we call Kenya National Archives, we used to call it KCB House. In 1977, when I was in Form 2, we used to have, you know where Kencom is today, used to be a parking lot. It used to be a parking lot for vehicles, whereby they had a gate and you'd enter with your vehicle, pay some money, be given a receipt, do whatever you want to do in the CBD. Oh, today it's called CBD. Those days we used to call it city center. Do anything that you wanted to do in the city center. When the time came, you took your vehicle and went. Today, if I'm not wrong, if you enter KICC in the direction of the Parliament, I think there is such an arrangement. There is a parking lot there. You pay, although you are not given a receipt like like they used to do previously, because nowadays I think it is electronic or something like that. Another place again where they have such a parking arrangement is between Barclays Plaza and the GPO. There is a plot there where you enter, park your vehicle at a fee, then do whatever you want to do in the CBD. Where Kencom used to be, you could do your things in the city center, but nowadays park your things between the plot between Barclays Plaza and between Barclays Plaza and GPO. Park your vehicle, do whatever you want to do in the CBD, then come back. So KCB, the Kencom house used to be called KCB House. So KCB acquired that field there and built the Kencom house. They decided to call it Kencom House because the other one used to be called KCB House. So they changed it and in order not to confuse the two, Kencom House and KCB House. But then, around 1978, my cousin brother Joseph Nasongo Mulanda, and among others, had been taken to Ghana University. I've even talked about Ghanese president, and I've mentioned him. Then they are the ones who started the Kenya National Archives. They started the Kenya National Archives, and KCB, being a bank of the government, handed over the building to the National Archives. Since that day up to the time of recording this, it became the National Archives. Now you know how it all started, how it used to be. When I was in school, it used to be called KCB House, but now it is called Kenya National Archives. I'm happy with the millenniums. You are really encouraging me to remember such things. Actually, you're provoking me to remember those things with your comments. And another thing that you're provoking me, remember, I think it was around Christmas time when 100 people each sent 100 shillings. I'm happy about it, and I'm also happy that the millenniums are also happy. Thank you.